right, get on the other side. Go on now. Fred, your wagon's got the widest track, so hug the inside tight.
Okay, boss.
There are days when I always thought I was a fool. When you talked to us about bringing this circus out west.
Yeah, when the going's rough, it's my idea. Rolling nice and smooth, it's your idea.
Ben, you know we've done more business out here than you and I have ever seen back east of that Mississippi River.
Yeah. Back there, you don't have to fight country like this just to get customers.
Tony says a few miles further and the roads will start getting nicer. So, let's start waltzing the old circus around these curves, huh?
You know, Casey, this wagon could give us trouble. It's high, built top-heavy.
I think the teams will hold it, but if it starts rolling, O'Brien and I are going to come over here like a couple of greased pigs.
I can handle it. You don't have to, Colonel.
Now, wait a minute, O'Brien. You might need this old boy's help. Let's take it out real gentle and easy.
All right. Charlie, Mabel, get up, easy. Get up. Get up there now. All right, come on, Mabel, Charlie, get up there. Get up. Bring him along, Ben.
All right, Fred. You're a little bit on the edge, but straighten them out. Take those leaders that way. Easy. Come on, that's the way.
Hold it up there.
All right, boys. Steady in there now.
Watch the wheelers back there.
All right, try again, boys.
Straighten them out, Fred.
All right, steady, steady. Steady up. Keep trying now. Give me back it, fellas.
Wait a minute, I'll give you a hand.
All right, fellas, try again. All right,
Still alive. I hate to move him, but we can't leave him here.
let's get him to his wagon. Give me a hand, Ben.
No, wait a minute, Tony. One of you boys get a stretcher. Easy now. He must be busted up badly inside. I don't know how to take care of it. You know, if Dr. Olson hadn't quit us in Deadwood City, we can't move Casey far with these bad roads. Tony, there's a doctor in Harper Creek. How long would it take you to get there?
Well, I could be there sometime late tonight, Ben.
Could you have him back here in another day?
Count on it.
Camp in the flats not far from here and wait for you.
Don't look too good. I'm going for a doctor.
Mister, just a minute now. Hey, you there!
Evening.
What do you want?
Does this town have a doctor? Well, just answer me, mister. There's been an accident. I need a doctor real fast.
You with Evans?
No. Now, what about the doctor?
Here. Pour yourself a drink, then ride on out of town.
I told you I was in a hurry. Now, where am I going to find the doctor?
Take my advice and clear out here like I'm doing.
Look, mister, I don't know what's going on in this town. I don't even care. All I want out of you is an answer to my question.
Last house that way. This side of the street. He'll be there.
You're a fool if you hang around this town.
Oh, he's cute. I had the door open a crack.
Things on the buckboard?
Nothing worth taking. Maybe I just stay here, see what happens when Evans rides in.
Doctor?
Who is it?
My name's Gentry. I gotta see the doctor. It's an emergency.
He's not here.
Well, where can I find him? Look, ma'am, a man may be dying. He needs a doctor.
Please, please go away. The doctor's not here. I don't know where he is.
No, when will he be back?
I don't know.
Phyllis? Phyllis? I need some help.
Please, please, I'm his wife. He can't be disturbed.
You just tell him I'm here, lady.
You don't understand. He can't help you.
You let him tell me that.
Please, don't go in. He's with a patient. I'll tell him you're here. He'll be with you in a moment.
Lady, what's going on in this town anyway? Where's everybody? What's everybody afraid of? Is there some kind of epidemic or plague or what?
Not the kind you cure with medicine.
I'm Dr. Jordan. What is it?
I'm with the Thompson Travis Circus. Mr. Thompson's had an accident. He needs a doctor.
I can't help you.
Well, now, what kind of doctor are you anyway? He may even be dying.
I got a man in here with a bullet near his heart. He's fighting for his life. I can't leave him now.
I'm sorry, Doc.
Look, he's too weak even for me to probe for the bullet. If he gains some strength during the night, I can try. And if he doesn't, he may be dead by morning.
You say you know one way or another by morning.
Yeah.
Is there another doctor around here?
No.
Well, then I guess I'll just have to stay with you until morning.
It's not that simple. Why don't you go and get some sleep?
I can't sleep.
Come on. At least you can lie down and rest. And keep an eye on Johnny.
Tom, go with him. Don't stay here.
Man in there is Harry Evans. His brother is Jess Evans.
Oh, I heard of him during the war.
Yeah, who hasn't? The butcher of Kansas. Confederate irregulars are better called murderers.
Now, I fought for the South. The Confederate Army is not proud of what he done. That was his own idea.
He didn't get amnesty like the rest of you. Brought his men out west here, out of the reach of the government. So he's free to go on looting and killing. Jess Evans and his men are on their way here, now.
Was he shot here in town?
His brother is the only human being in the world that means a thing to Jess Evans. Gonna blame me.
Blame you? How can he? You're trying to help him.
I'm also the man who shot him. I've got to check my patient.
Oh, Doc? Would I disturb him?
No. No No change.
How'd it happen, Doc?
Oh, yesterday, he and another man rode into town by themselves. They didn't try to hide who they were. No reason to. The nearest marshal is 100 miles from Harbor Creek. I was making a call at a ranch outside of town. I didn't know they were here. Nobody in town wanted any trouble with them. They knew it. They were tough, ready. But they didn't do any real harm at first. But then they holed up over in the saloon. They started drinking, and this one got mean drunk. After a while, he left the saloon by himself, and he started down the street going house to house just looking for trouble. My wife was here alone. He forced his way in. I heard her screams as I rode up, and I had this gun in my saddlebag. I shot to kill him.
Then why are you trying to save him now?
Well, what else can I do? Can't just watch him die hour by hour while I sit here gloating. Or should I take a gun and finish him off? I've fought all my life to save people. I can't change that now.
I saw them from the window. Evans and his men.
Oh, that's no use.
Doc, I intend to leave here with you in the morning.
Don't start anything here. Now, I got a family to think of.
They've cleared out most of them. We found them on the road running. Grant. Is that the one?
No, he was in the saloon. I told you, Jess, I didn't see who done it.
No, you turned tail and left him.
I got out of the saloon as soon as I heard the shots. Harry was down there in the street running. When he fell, I was alone. I got out of here.
You didn't help him?
Jess, I already told you we had a lot to drink. I couldn't see where they were shooting from. I figured the whole town turned against us. I wanted to bring you and the rest back. You understand, Jess?
Mm-hmm. I want the man that killed my brother. What's his name?
Brother isn't dead. Wounded. Died.
Where is it?
Doc Jordan's place. End of the street.
Bowman, send the men out to pick up any more stragglers. Keep them in the saloon till I get back. Post guards at both ends of the street.
You the doctor?
Yeah.
Who's he?
He rode in tonight on an emergency to find me. He's with a traveling circus. Your brother's in this room.
Bad?
It was about as bad as he could be and still be alive.
Or will he live?
I don't know.
You're a doctor, aren't you?
That's all I am. I'll do what I can for him. I'll know by morning, not before.
Morning.
Well, if he regains any strength in the next couple of hours, I'll probe for the bullet. And if not, he'll die.
couple of hours is all I'll need to find the man that shot him.
You intend to kill him?
Maybe not, if Harry pulls through. If he dies, killing won't be enough. There's other things that reach a man more than just killing him. He shot my brother. Or maybe he's got a brother. Or a wife. Or a mother or a child.
I never did believe the stories I heard about you. I sure do now.
Cavalry?
I rode with Hood 3 years, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant? Well, Lieutenant, I don't dwell in the past. The war is over. You know who shot my brother?
No.
Now, come on, Doc. Make it easy. Somebody in this town knows. I'll shake it out of them.
I don't know.
All right. I'll talk to the others. I'll be in the saloon. If anything changes with Harry, you call me. Lieutenant, about all those stories you heard, they're all true. They fought in the East with their gloves on, like gentlemen. I took the gloves off.
Should have told him. Gotten it over with.
Only a fool would have told him, Doc. You've got your wife to think about.
That's right. But I'm not sure I was even thinking about that when I lied to him. I didn't tell him I shot his brother, but because I was afraid. Afraid for myself. Those other people in town. What's he gonna do to make them tell?
Well, the town was almost deserted when I rode in. That saloon keeper was about the last one to leave. Well, Evans won't have no one to question. Maybe tomorrow morning, no matter what happens, his feelings might have burned themselves out.
Now, don't worry. Everything's gonna work out. But I think it might be a good idea to get my wife and my son out of town tonight. Will you do that for me?
Well, he'll have his men posted. I'll have to find out where they are.
I will not leave without you.
I'll find out what the chances are anyway.
It's all right.
Wearing his guns?
Take them off him. One shot, Lieutenant. A dozen men will pour through that door.
I'm keeping these. You want them, it's gonna cost your men you.
Leave him be. No reason you shouldn't keep him. I got no quarrel with you. Besides, we fought for the same lost cause once. I don't think you'd use that weapon. You'd lose what you came here for. What did you come here for?
Where else would I go? You got the whole town blocked off.
That's right. I don't think a rat would slip in and out of this town. Tactics, Lieutenant. Blockade and patrol. Sit down.
Why'd you bother with all of that? Everyone's left.
That's an assumption.
My men are checking every building. I never assume anything.
You talk like an educated man.
Do I, Lieutenant? I was a school teacher before the war in a little one-room schoolhouse. Maybe I'd still be there if the war hadn't come. Well, how does that strike you, a school teacher? Teacher comes to town, everybody leaves.
They just say, remember Libertyville?
Yes, they won't forget that.
No. No, how could they? Because you killed every man, woman, and child your men could find. And then you burned that town to ashes.
That was war.
I didn't fight that kind of war.
That's why the South lost. There's only one way to fight a war, that's to win. The more you hurt the enemy, the better your chances of winning. Someday these fools that call themselves generals will realize that war is not a game. And I am branded a murderer because I have the insight to know that. I have a school teacher's weakness for speeches.
It's what you ordered. Hope you like it.
You fix the food for the men?
It's outside, just like you said. Well, if there's anything else you want.
If I do, I'll let you know. Let the men pick up the food. They'll be hungry. Why haven't they found anybody? I want some answers, Bowman. You haven't got any place to go.
Reckon you're right.
There's not many I can talk to. Most of my men can't even read. Till they haul in some citizen of this mud hole to give me the name I want, all I got for company is this dim-wit barkeep and that.
What do you mean, that?
I don't know your name.
Anna. I'm not a that.
All right, you're not.
Well, Anna, leave him alone. Go back to the kitchen.
No, I want to know why he doesn't like me. Men always like me. That's why he brought me out here, wasn't it? So there wouldn't be any other men around?
Anna, please.
Maybe you don't like me, but I was the prettiest girl in Bearden. That's in Tennessee. Everybody said that. Maybe I'm not as pretty as I once was, with all the dirt and the sun and the wind out here. Of course, there's lots of men think I'm probably prettier than I ever was. But you don't even hardly look at me.
Get her out of here.
Something you got to understand, Evans. Sometimes she can't help herself.
Oh. If you'd be nice to me, I might have told you who shot your brother.
You said you didn't know.
Well, that's what he told me to say.
She doesn't know. I told her the truth before. We were in here with that other man of yours. We couldn't see who shot your brother.
That's right, we didn't see, but we heard later. Everybody in town said they wouldn't tell because they thought so much of him. I never really liked him myself.
Tell me his name.
Pudding-tame. Ask me again, I'll tell you the same. Oh.
Tell me his name.
Don't hurt her. I swear she doesn't know what...
I have to shake it out of you!
I'm not like that. Ah! That hurts.
You can stop it.
I don't give something away without getting something for it.
All right. What do you want?
I can't stand him. Or this town. It's like a rope on my neck. Keeps pulling tighter. But he never lets me have any money to get away. Take me with you when you leave. When I first saw you, I knew we're not like other people. We can't stay tied down.
I'll take you with me. His name.
No, Anna. Anna, no.
The doctor. Dr. Jordan. I'll be ready to leave any time.
He broke into my house. He was drunk. My wife was alone. He tried to... Shh.
You think I care what he did? I raised him myself. I love him.
I love my wife. All right. If you're gonna kill me, go ahead. Get it over with. Otherwise, get out of here. I got a patient here who needs my help.
You'd help him to die.
He'd be dead by now if I felt that way. He's stronger. I could probe for that bullet now. Unless I get it out, he's gonna be dead by morning.
You think you could save him?
I can try.
I'll tell you what, Doc. If you pull him through, I'll ride out of here. We'll call it quits. But if he dies...
Evans, the doc is leaving with me in the morning.
Maybe.
No maybes.
What's your stake in this, Lieutenant? Are you willing to die for it?
You know, I could have ended up like you, Evans. I didn't have no place to go after the war. But a man named Casey Thompson, he took me in. He gave me a job. He treated me like his own son. Now that Casey Thompson, he may be dying. And I'm going to do anything I can to see that he don't.
I wish you luck.
One of you's gonna have to help me. It's right close to the heart.
All right, he'll help you. Maybe I make you nervous, Doctor. Don't slip.
Bring that over here, will you?
Like I'm out of prison, getting rid of you, everything about you.
Nobody ever loved you but me, Anna. Bringing you out here, I did for you. Help you get a hold of yourself.
I know better. Jess is gonna kill you. Jess. Remember, he lied to you. He knew it was Doc Jordan all along. You're gonna kill him for that.
He's married to you. That's good enough for me. Now get out of my way. Everybody in this town just walks off, disappears. We can't find them.
We did the best we could.
It's not good enough.
That shade.
Get out of here. Sit down, John. Well, we survived for years now. We're wanted by the government, by the territory, by every lawman in the country. There's not a man west of the Mississippi wouldn't pull the rope on us to hang us. Well, we survived. We've lasted. Because we were smarter than they were. Because we could ride further and faster than they thought human beings could ride. And I want you to tell me, John, do you think I can stay here without any hostages for insurance?
The boys tried, Jess.
Excuses won't help much if we're dangling at the end of a rope. All right, Bowman. Keep a guard down at the doc's house. Keep 2 men on the street. And send the rest of the men out again.
Yes, sir. How's Harry? He didn't kill the doc, huh?
Irony, Bowman. You wouldn't understand that word, but it means the doc's the only chance Harry's got.
I don't hold what you said against you. You got a lot on your mind, your brother and everything. Anything you want to drink, I'll get you.
That bottle on the bottom there in the corner.
You know, I liked you before you even rode in here. I heard about you, Jess Evans. I figured my telling you about the doc would make you act a little different. Everybody around here is going to hate me for doing that. But none of them ever liked me anyway. I used to think the happiest day of my life was when I left Bearden, but today'll top it for sure. I've never been in prison, but...
Shut up.
I didn't mean to get under your skin talking away like that. It's just that we're getting out of here and with you.
You're not leaving here with me.
But I told you about the doc. You'd never have known.
Thank you.
But it was a bargain. You promised me. Oh. You're tormenting me, aren't you? You'll keep your word, won't you? You gotta take me with you. Am I telling you about the doc and the way everybody around here feels? I can't stay here. I can't. I did it just for you. You'd leave me here.
Thank you for saving my life.
I didn't save your life. You were watching her. I killed her before she got the shotgun leveled.
Maybe I done you a favor. All right, put her in the back room and keep her there.
Everything I could. I gave my wife a gun. I told her to use it on herself. And Johnny...
Now, where you going, Doc?
I'm going to tell Evans myself. Maybe he'll let them live.
I can't let you do that, Doc.
Or stay out of this. I'm their only chance.
You're Casey's only chance. Remember that, Doc? Where's your buggy?
Oh, it's out back there.
I want you and your whole family to be in it, ready to go in 5 minutes.
Oh, we'd never make it. Evans' men will stop us before we...
That'll be my problem, Doc. Most of his men have left town. There's one guard outside, maybe a few more down the street. All I want you to do, Doc, is head east towards the circus. It's just one day's ride. I'll pin Evans down here.
What about you?
Once you're clear, I'll get out the best way I can. 5 minutes, Doc.
He must be in his house. Must be!
Whoa, Doc! Doc! You keep running, Doc. I'll pin him down here.
Get up!
Your wife and son are in the chuck tent. They're in good hands.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
How is Casey?
Well, I gave him something to keep him quiet. You say he's been conscious since the accident?
A couple of times. I tried to spoon feed him, but he couldn't get much down.
You know, an accident like that'll kill most men. You must live right. I think he'll pull through.
Thanks, Doctor. You'll be safe here. I've posted guards. If Evans and his crew show up, our men can take care of him.
You're leaving?
Yes, I'm taking a few men to look for Tony.
There's not much of a chance.
With Tony, there's always a chance.
Hey, Ben. We got riders.
That's Evans.
Yeah, we'll get the men placed inside the wagons. If we have to fight, we'll do it from cover.
Right.
Sorry about Tony.
Casey needs you. If you're Jess Evans, just head back the way you came.
You got a Doc Jordan here. I want him.
He's staying right here.
Let me take the Doc. I'll ride out of here. You make me take him by force, I can tell you for sure there'll be nothing left of that circus.
Evans, we've got some good fighting men with this show. They say the doctor stays.
You got women and children, too. How many of them are you willing to lose for one man?
They're a risk I'll have to take.
It's only one man. Can't mean anything to you. You're a fool. Just like Tony.
Where is Tony?
He fought us most of the way down here. But we cornered him.
Did you kill him?
Got 2 men smoking him out of a cave. Mister, my business is right here with Doc Jordan. I'll give you a chance to change your mind. I see the doc's got more sense than you.
Casey doesn't need me, Ben. I've been thinking it over. Evans only wants me. No need for anybody else to die. I'll go with you. Or you can get it over here now.
You ran off and let my brother die.
He was dead before I left.
Well, I'll make it easy for you, Doc. You won't hang on and suffer like Harry did. Now, don't do that, mister. You're lucky one of my men didn't put a bullet in you.
Evans, it's over. Your brother is dead. Killing the doctor's not going to change anything.
Now, you stay out of this.
Your brother deserved to die.
I'm going to have to kill you, too.
You're going to have to try.
Try? If I don't kill you, I got 7 men back there. One of them will.
Well, maybe. Won't do you much good. I'm betting that the first bullet fired will be mine. There's a good chance it'll be right between your eyes.
Well, if that's the way it has to be. Bowman! If he reaches for his gun, kill him. You want to bet now?
Evans, I don't think you want to kill anybody. Even me. You don't blame me for your brother's death, do you? You don't blame me at all. Who was it killed him? Yeah, I fired the bullet. But who killed him?
It's enough of that.
Jess Evans. Great outlaw. The man above governments and laws. The man who lives by a code of pillage and murder. This is what you offered your own brother. This was the life you chose for him.
He was my brother. He had no choice.
Oh, didn't he? He wasn't old enough to be in the war. Now, maybe there's a reason for what you turned out to be. You started out fighting in the war for a cause. And war does some strange things to some men. Made a mad dog out of you. And it killed your brother. It was a dirty, miserable way for him to die, wasn't it? You gave him your kind of life. And you killed him.
First man that moves, I'm gonna put a bullet in him.
Tony.
He's a hard man to kill. But it doesn't make any difference. If I tell my men to rush him, he may kill 1 or 2. We'll get him. I think I'll change my mind about you, Doc.
You're lucky. The bullet passed right through.
I'm all right, Bowman. It's a standoff. Don't think we won't be back.
Come on, lie down. Lie down!
Yeah, a hard one to figure, Doc.
It's gonna sting a little.
You fix me up knowing I'm coming back to finish what I started?
I'm a doctor.
I'll ride back to Harper Creek to get Harry's body. I won't be seeing you again, Doc.
buckos hadn't have been in such an all-fired hurry to see me kick off and let me come out of it, I'd have told them there wasn't nothing wrong with me.
Well, no, it's not so simple as that. 2 of those ribs are definitely cracked. And you've got a very badly sprained hip muscle there. You're going to have to take it easy for quite a while.
Doc, you're looking at a man that's been tromped on by a buffalo, clawed by a lion, and shot at by every Indian west this Mississippi River.
Considered by most to be the biggest liar in the whole country.
And considered by most to be the biggest... Well, at least we can get our show on the road, can't we, Mr. Travis?
Within the hour, Casey.
Keep that big buffalo off his feet, will you?
Goodbye, Doc. Tony, what are you hanging around for? We're playing Harper Creek in another 3 days, so I want you to go over and line up some people to fill up that tent for us.
All right, Colonel.